Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 212A, it's a Tier 9 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Murovanka and it's under the command of Andromeda, and this is another runner-up from the Arty Day Competition. And battle's about to start. Okay, well, game started, Andromeda's not moving. Not yet, at least. Is he awake? I don't think he's loaded in yet. Oh, now he has. Gun's moving. Now, Andromeda is carrying the B4 howitzer, and you can see there, 203 millimeters, 1050 alpha, basically the same as the 8-inch howitzers on the American Arty. He's moving off to the west, leaving a trail of dead trees behind him. Not always a good job to do that, because if you do, you do tell the enemy where you've been. And well, this looks a good enough position because there's plenty of cover around, so it'll take the enemy a little while to discover him, and he's aiming at the enemy. Okay, let's see how it gets on. Okay, well, this is a tier 10 game. He's tier 9 Arty, and the first target is a tier 10. It's a T110E4. Shell lands behind him. Wasn't quite fully dialed in, but he's got a reload time of 33.55 seconds, and that's without using premium consumables as well, which of course in this case is extra rations. Surprising, actually. You'd think that, seeing as this was a Russian tank, or a Soviet tank, I should say, the premium consumables ought to be vodka, shouldn't it? The drunk they get, the more drunk they get, the more accurate they get. Oh, look at that! He's just hit the target. That Malshan took a shell there. Yeah, I think we ought to vote. You know, send a message to Wargaming. Change the premium consumable for Russians to vodka. Mind you, the French, they probably want their premium consumables changed to champagne, wouldn't they? And the British, well, we'd have a good old bottle of malt whiskey instead of pudding and tea. Oh, that would be fantastic. Changing all the premium consumables to the alcoholic drinks. Unfortunately, the enemy is doing rather well in the forest at the moment. And despite the fact that that Andromeda does have a blind hit on the enemy, at this moment he is facing a horde of enemy tanks approaching from his east, and I think he needs to address it. Yes, he's suddenly woken up to the fact that there's just a huge number of targets to shoot at coming into him from that direction. A TVP T5051, he fires around in and splashes him, tracks him. He's burned his repair kit, kept moving again. But our team is now finally flooding backwards to help. TVP's gone. Okay, T50's got good frontal armor. So ideally, if we can, we need to hit it on the side or on the rear. Perfectly lined up. Rounds out straight away. Direct hit right into his side, 417 hit points. Right, up in front, we've got a Cranvon. Now, all these tier 10 tanks are really going to add up on Andromeda's score for the tier 9 competition. We see 1158 and we've lost sight of him. Best not to shoot now. Wait until we've got somebody in sight. Oh, up in the northwest corner we've got a Death Star. The FV215B183, which Wargaming was quite happily selling on the black market for 25 million credits. And oh, the shell overshot, but we're picking up stun. And a massive amount of stun assist off that one. Now, can we get the strip 1030? Well, in the south, the enemy is now awake and coming forwards. There's an M10 somewhere in those bushes. Almost loaded. Two tanks up on the enemy at the moment. Looks like we've dealt with all the enemy vehicles in the northwest corner, and so everyone's flooding back to our cap because most of the enemy appear to be in the south. Or at least as far as we know, there are 5 of their team in the south. They've still got 7 in total. And there's a direct hit. 392. They've only got 6 left now. And now it's only 5. Okay, T62. Medium tank, so it's got lighter armor. Makes it easier to kill. We're almost loaded. And he's gone before we can get a chance to shoot. The Cranvan's taking damage. We're loaded now. Rounds out and 42 off that one. He got rid of his stun very quickly. He knows that's an Arty safe position, but he has gone. Now there's a Doom Turtle. It's been spotted in D2. There he is. Okay, we're almost ready to go. Now if we can set those fuel tanks on light, we'll pick up a huge number of hit points. Not marking the target though. And it's a direct hit, but it didn't do a huge amount of damage. Only 44 hit points. But we are picking up stun assist and he's dead. Well, this is ending up a very quick game now at the end. Only a Wizzy 111 Model 14 still remaining. Last seen in the Magic Forest. Andromeda's marking the target to say where he thinks he is. Where he's looking at least. I think he's pulled further into the forest. May even be at the water edge. I think the Object 140 has been spotted. Yep, I think he's over here near the water in the northwest corner. Oh, he's drowned! Oh, the coward drowned. Okay, game over. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's the third class tanker for Andromeda in the 212A. He also picked up a bruiser, getting at least 5 critical hits. Got 7 in that one. And it was 902 on the Win 8, which wasn't that great actually, but it was still an entry, and it was placed in on the 6th of July to hopefully make a place mark. Let's have a look at the totals. Well, didn't get the highest damage, 1,103 hit points of damage, no kills, and only 693 on the XP. He fired 9 shots, got 4 direct hits, 6 splash, damage of 1,103 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 5 of the enemy, didn't get a kill, but he did get a lot of stun assists, 2,365 hit points of stun assist off 7 stuns, so that was very effective on the stun. He earned 20,616 credits from that game, and he picked up 2,079 XP, but sadly 693 wasn't a winning total for the Arty Day competition, so this goes into the tables for the runner-up prize. So thanks for watching.